this used to have templates in it. So we're playing new Calligrapher on the Quest 2. I'm just chilling. Oh, here we go. We need some characters. Let's start. Okay, so brush. Let's see. And let's do this. This is a kind of figure it out as we go situation. So, don't want the stamp. We're trying to. Here we go. Okay, so let me know if this is working in the chat. But honestly, I'm just gonna start trying and figure out what it is. I think. Let's go to the main start free challenge. Okay, we're gonna go to the challenge. Alright, we're gonna figure this out as we go. Let's see if I'm actually streaming here. Again, first time live streaming from the Quest 2, so please be nice. There I am. Hi everybody. Okay, cool. Well, let's do this since I know I'm off. Let's go level and let's just start. So, if you don't know, I study Chinese. And oh, that's yours. I'm drawing on the others. And calligraphy is not part of what I do. Next. If you're enjoying this. Again, this is great. This is my first time live streaming. It's, you know what? If you want to talk, let's talk. I can see the comments, so let me know anytime. Game sound is too high. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna finish this character and then see what I can do about it. Let's see here. Let's see what I can do. Can we fix that though? That's the question. Don't do that. What is that? What did I do? Cancel. Music. Here we go. Let's see if I can fix this. Music. Can we just turn the music off? How about now? All right, let me know now if that sounds better. Thank you, Lino. Okay, let's continue. Close that. All right, so I worry that I just turned everything down, including my voice, but oh my God, can you see how shaky my hands are? But let me know. Did I do it? Is the voice okay? Submit. Good. Oh yeah, look at that. That's not good. Saying that is good is generous. Okay, let's go to the next one. Moo. Moo. I wonder if I go faster. If I go faster, I'm curious if it... This guy's like brush goes like into the paper too. I don't know if that's like correct. Oh my God, I have the world's shakiest hands though. There's no... Oh, I hit myself in the face with a brush too. Okay, let's see here. Moo. How is this guy so good at this? Look at him. Like, I mean, I know how he's so good at it. He's probably done this a million times. Let's submit. Great. I mean, good is better than great, I guess. So, that is not... I would not say that's great. I would say that is Kai. Actually, it's Kai. Kai means to open something or to turn on a light. It's funny, there's like a stroke order with calligraphy too. Oh, am I getting this? Oh, is he getting this? Okay, so it's a little bit different than a brush because, like, the brush goes through the paper. And I don't know that this is very close to brushing. Okay, did I do it? Let's submit. Great. Now, there's been other ones where it's, like, really good. Okay, or legendary or something like that, but that is not me today. I am bad at calligraphy. I can read it on a computer, but like, it's one of those things where if the font changes, I can't read it anymore, and it becomes a struggle. And calligraphy is just kind of, it's an old art. I mean, think of the last time you wrote something down anyway. Uh-oh, sugar. Can I go back? I can't. Oh, that's why it's a challenge. Oh, crud. And the other ones, you can erase it. Boom. Bang, baby. How you like me now? Submit. Oh, even with that mistake right there, it's still excellent. Let's see if I can I adjust this? Adjust. Oh no, not that. Yes, adjust. Maybe a little bit lower. See, the problem is there's a table right in front of me. Because, as I was saying, let's see here. I need a brush. Give me that brush. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try and get excellent. This is the challenge. That is definitely not excellent then. Not excellent. Oh, crud, this is bad. I wonder how somebody that, like, is good at calligraphy would do on this game, because that ain't me, son. No. Oh, sugar, that was really bad. So what are you guys up to today? Here I am, just chilling, drawing stuff, talking to you, and, kind of curious what y'all are up to. Oh, I think I did this out of order, though. I'm pretty sure I did this out of order. Oh, I didn't! Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. Submit. Calligraphy painter. Use multiple steps to... Oh, that's an achievement? Now, I feel like every time I do something bad, I get, like, an achievement for it. So, this game is kind of relaxing. It's sad that the music is, too loud. I'll turn it up a little bit. If that music sucks or is distracting, tell me. Oh, this guy's ahead of me. This brush feels like it's underwater. Look at it. It doesn't move like a paintbrush. I don't think. I mean, I've never used a calligraphy brush before. But okay, let's do this. Game on. I'm gonna do another pretty dope live stream next weekend that I'm super pumped about, but this is my test run. So I chose something that's kind of easy maintenance. I'm not like shooting and doing crazy crap like that. I just wanted something nice and easy like this. Great. Doesn't feel great, but it's great, I guess. Beauty. May. Speaking of May, I just saw I went to the zoo in Washington, D.C. last weekend, and I saw the pandas. I feel like, if I remember correctly, they're the only pandas in captivity in the United States, because they're just not something that we have in the United States. Do I do the bottom one? How far do I go on this one? And it was kind of cool because I mean, I've seen them before, but I took my kids with me this time and my wife. I took my wife. I mean, we went together. That's weird. And those guys are lazy, man. Those pandas, they just kind of chill. I feel like that's kind of my spirit animal, just sitting all day, eating, and letting people just look at my beauty. I mean, if I could do that, I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Just live in a zoo. And the cool thing, excellent, yes. The cool thing about the pandas at that zoo were that they, well, not just the pandas, but like in general, the pandas, I mean, sorry, the animals at the zoo, they have interactive displays. So, if you're at the zoo and you're standing in a certain area, the animals can like trigger like water to splash you, which I think is good. I think more zoos should have that because, like, you know, we're just sitting there looking at animals and they're just kind of chilling. But why wouldn't you want to give the animals some autonomy and just like messing people up, like with water guns or something? It is nice and relaxing. Thank you, Ray. But it, like, I think there should be more. Like, why not have like paintballs or something like that? Why not give the chimpanzees like a video game style thing, and let the chimpanzees like be able to to shoot people with paintball guns? Because, like, listen, yeah, they're being treated better than like the crappy Chinese zoos, but at the end of the day, they're still in captivity. And listen, I'm not in PETA. No, I'm not into like all that stuff, but I think it would be dope if animals had more like control over like human interactions. Hey, fourth wall breaker. I think they have more control over fourth. Oh yeah. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. That itself is May. And like, let's give the animals something to do, you know? I saw an article on Reddit because I'm a nerd who's on Reddit. I'm more of a lurker. I go to the subreddits that are like, I don't go to all the crazy ones, but there was a cool thing that was talking about people with that are paralyzed, like from the neck down, or like, I guess it didn't have to be the neck down, but people were they could control robots that were waiters while they're in the hospital bed, and they could like earn money by controlling these robots. So it's not like necessarily AI, but I mean, if you're confined to a bed and you're you know, if you're confined to a bed and you have nothing to do, like, I couldn't imagine how boring that would be. But like, that's kind of a cool way to like let people earn some money and, you know, still have the benefit of still have the benefit of having like AI and robot stuff, but instead of it just being like a fully automated robot, it's like someone who's, you know, stuck in a bed all day. Like, if I was stuck in a bed all day, God, that would be horrible. But I thought that was a really cool article. And yeah, it is. It is a cool enrichment. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind you guys, but no, it's really cool. I mean, they can only play with, you know, beach balls and, you know, 5-gallon water bottles so many times before it's boring. And I know some zoos, they'll like hide honey and stuff for bears, and like they don't just put food out, they like hide the food, so there's like some sense of adventure. Still, it can be a little sad sometimes. Like, I'll admit, my inner animal lover really, you know, I only go to the zoos that are like ethical zoos, I guess you could say. I don't go to the zoos that are the ones that are like the Tiger King zoos, where it's just like, I'm trying not to curse in this. It's just like rich dudes that happen to own a bunch of tigers. Like, I don't think I'd ever go to that. You see that sometimes when you're like, yeah, buddy. What did I write? Prosperous. I think I wrote prosperous. Taipingyang. No, Taipingyang. Taipingyang. Chinese tonal language, very difficult. But yeah, I've seen that driving cross country. Like if you've ever driven, my parents live in Arkansas, and occasionally we visit them. And you'll see these like zoos in the middle of Kansas that are just like roadside zoos that you can drive your car through. And something about that doesn't sit well with me, like being driving your car through a zoo. And I don't know what to do next. Is it the straight line? Or I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Oh, boo, it's this one. Something about driving my own car through a zoo. And then I think it's this one. Yeah. I don't know. Something about me putting all those fumes in the faces of animals. I don't know. It doesn't seem ethical. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But, I mean, we drive a hybrid, so we're doing our part, I guess. And I don't think that I would still drive my car. Maybe if it was electric. I don't know. It seems so American and lazy to just drive through a zoo. I mean, really? And I'm in a fairly liberal city, Philadelphia, if you didn't know. And I'm always shocked when I go to like the middle America parts. Whoops, I forgot part. I'm shocked when I go to like the middle America parts where like for example, when I visit my mom in Arkansas and you go out to restaurants, I was blown away the first time that someone asked me if I wanted a soda to go. Like we went to like a restaurant. It wasn't like a Wendy's or something. It was like an actual restaurant. And when we were done, they asked, yes, excellent. They asked if we wanted a soda to go. Not to take the soda that we had. Luoma. Not the soda that I had. It's not like I had the soda already. It was like the soda I drank, and then they asked me if they wanted to put it in a to-go cup and like refill it. Oh, you hear my daughter? She is not happy. She just woke up from her nap. If you can hear that, I apologize. But that was mind-blowing to me, having someone ask me if I wanted to take a soda to go. Like, this is why most of America is so overweight. Is it this one? Nope, it's the slasher. I don't know what I'm really talking about and how dang it. It glitched and gave me that. Is that gonna ruin my score? Probably. Baby Lucy is not happy right now. She's like, oh, I woke up. Life sucks. In Philadelphia, people are getting killed all the time. Philadelphia crime rate sucks right now, I'll tell you right now. Philly is a dangerous city to live in. Unless you have lots of money. But even still, like the richest part of town, Rittenhouse, like I would say that's a rich part of town, it's still there's still crime there. Like someone was raped, like in the middle of the day there. Like that's insane to me. Like how does that even happen? Not in a like she should have defended herself way, but like in a who is insane enough to do that? Like rape itself is terrible, but like in the middle of the day, that's insanity to me. This is so relaxing, guys. I highly recommend. This game is called Calligrapher, and it's on SideQuest and AppLab Store. Recommended if you need like a meditation that's not just sitting staring at beach noises or staring at beach like pictures and listening to Antonio Harrison talk to you. Like, not that there's anything wrong with that, but this gives you a little bit something more to do. I don't know. It could just be me. That was a nice. That swoop right there. Dicho. I hate that it tells me what it is right here. I wish I could turn that off because I really want to know if I know my characters. Or the characters are so hard to learn in Chinese because it's not like English or like the Romance languages or most languages where you like phonetically put it together. Like there's no alphabet in Chinese. It's just like there's just 40,000 characters, and if you know them, you know them, and if you don't, you don't. So like, I would say currently in my learning, I probably know like 40 to 50 characters. And the worst part is I don't even know them that well. Like, I know them contextually. And that's the other interesting thing about Chinese, is it's a contextual language. Because, like, phonemically, it's not very diverse. There's only, like, I mean, there's only, like, a handful of sounds that you make in Chinese. So, it can be a little tough to learn. Like, the word sure is, like, I feel like every other word is the word sure. Or diqiu. No, I did that wrong. Diqiu. Because that's 4 tones in Chinese. Oh, yeah, give me that excellent baby. 4 tones in Chinese. There's the falling, the flat, the rising, and then the rising falling, which is more of like a creaky tone for Chinese. It's more of a creaky voice. It shows it as a rising falling, but in reality you don't actually pronounce it like that. Like this one is tang mu. So like tang mu, and that's just somebody's name, it doesn't really mean but that rising falling one, when you hear native Chinese speakers talk, they talk so fast that it's not even mu. They don't say mu. There's no time to say mu. It's tang mu. It's just like the low end of your voice. So you have to kind of make your voice creak. And I can't tell if that's harder than, like, say, if you're learning Spanish and you have to learn how to roll your R's, or if you're learning French and you have to learn how to just not pronounce anything. I can't tell which one's more difficult. No, I did the undo button. Crap. If there was a redo button, I would push that one. Crud. I didn't even know there was an undo button. Now I gotta do that stroke again. That's what she said. But yeah, I've tried to learn Spanish so many times, and it doesn't stick. I'll be honest with you, and this is coming from a guy whose family is from Mexico. Like, my family is from Guadalajara, and I grew up listening to my dad speak Spanish, and I know enough to, like, maybe order food at a restaurant. When we go to Mexico, I can talk, like, the very basics with the waiters, and that's about it. Like, I can understand my grandma when she talks, but I have no idea why. Mexicans talk with their hands a lot, and my grandma does not use her hands to talk, and it can be very difficult. Oh, did this guy finish already? Oh man. Okay, I think it was this one. No, this is a different character. Crud. Okay, we're just gonna start here. Since I don't know the character, I don't know the stroke order for this one, so I'm just gonna guess here. It's like you basically have to go from top to bottom, and then there's a way to, like, do it left or right too, but again, I don't really know how to do that, and it's not really in my crud. Oh, I didn't even submit it. Oh, I'm not redoing that now. Jerry. Why are we learning people's names? You would think this would be an opportunity to learn, like, actual words in Chinese, but why am I learning Jerry? It's my uncle's name. I'm never going to talk to my uncle in Chinese. He is batshit crazy anyway, and lives in Huntsville, Alabama, and thinks, he's one of those Q guys. So yeah, that was a pretty easy delete on Facebook, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so sorry, Jerry. Doubt you're watching this, but if you are, sorry about it. Sorry, not sorry, my friend. Oh, what is this one? Oh yeah, Jerry. Gia. And it's funny because, like, these characters, like, mean other things when you combine it with something else. So, like, I honestly don't know what these ones mean though. So, like I said, there's so many characters. And to learn, like, if you wanted to read a newspaper, you would need about 1,000 characters memorized. I do not have that many memorized, I swear. So it's like with the fat ends, you go first. It's kind of crazy. It's sure is quiet out there. You guys sure aren't saying a whole lot. But that's okay. You must be enjoying my storytelling about my weird uncle and the zoo exhibits. I'm going to New York next week. I'm super excited about that. I'm going to be in New York next weekend, and I have picked like an authentic Chinese restaurant to eat at. It's Cantonese, which is a different language that I just started learning that one too. I started doing it. My wife's like, "Oh, good, because you don't have enough like stuff on your plate already." But you know what? There's one woman at my work that speaks Cantonese, and I want to be able to talk to her in Cantonese. But this is Mandarin's like my full-time language learning, and Cantonese is going to be like when I have time to learn it, I'll pick it up. And it's funny because like I found that when I finished, yeah, mama, you know what? This is my daughter's name. I'm into it. When I finished my master's degree and I went to work, like I'm a teacher, if you didn't know, I'm a school teacher. And are the characters that appear random, or can you select a category? You can select a category. Like I could technically do that. Like you can go to this catalog here, crud, and like you can see all of the different characters here. And it gives you kind of a rough idea. I did most of these already. I think I ended. You know what? Let's do New York. Oh wait, you can't. You have to do them? You have to do it. Okay. So I guess, because I'm in challenge mode right now. But I know you can go to like the free play mode. And you can go to the free play mode. And like kind of pick any ones you want. But what was I saying? So guys, I have super ADHD if you didn't know that already. It's hard for me to live stream. Because I get on so many tangents. What was I saying then? Oh yeah. So I finished my college degree. I got my I got my bachelor's, and then I started working and teaching. We're gonna have a fun story time about me. I started teaching. I teach. At the time I was teaching middle school physical education. That's my specialty. That's what I teach is health and phys ed. And then I got another job in the school district of Philly, and when you're in the school district of Philadelphia, it's kind of a scammy sort of thing, I think personally, but you're required to get either a master's degree or 30 more credits. So like I had my bachelor's is kinesiology, and then you're required to either just take 30 credits that are post-baccalaureate or get your master's degree, which is obviously maybe more than 30 depending on the major. So I just opted to go do my master's. Then I got my master's degree, and like when you're studying master's and working full time, it's a lot of work. And it's funny because my wife and I were both doing ours at the same time. And so I finished my master's degree, and I opened a gym. Okay, like my friend was like, "Hey, do you want to open a gym, like a fitness studio, not like a Planet Fitness kind of gym, but like a fitness studio?" I was like, "Okay." I had a gaping hole in my life that needed filling, so we opened the gym in 2017, and then like it was doing great, and I was like, it was kicking ass, and then like as we were hitting like our best months ever, friggin' COVID happened and forced us to shut down the gym. Like they it was illegal and people were getting fined. Like there was a barber shop in my town that got fined 13 grand for being open during COVID. And like hindsight's 2020, and we know now it's kind of stupid. But at the time, because coronavirus is a novel virus, we didn't know. Like everyone thought it was like, bubonic plague part 2. So we were all chilling in our houses, and at the time I'm still teaching, and I'm teaching gym online, which is just as difficult as it sounds. Why do I have all these names? Why am I learning all these names? This is ridiculous. And then, so COVID hit, and then we were able to reopen eventually, but like the damage was done. We lost like 70% of our members. And honestly, a lot of people just switched to online fitness or like home fitness and like built their own gyms out. And like honestly, VR fitness took off. And I oops, that was terrible. That's when I started my channel, my YouTube channel, and completing my masters. Like I finished my masters. But eventually like the money just ran out and we had to close the gym down last February. No, this February 2022. So gym's been closed since February of this year. And it's funny, like I am just someone who needs to be doing things at all time. Like I do not relax very well. It is very difficult for me to relax. And that's when I started learning Chinese and started the YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel just kind of was a bomb.com. And we just... now we're here, writing Alice in Chinese. Okay, I'm gonna finish this character, and I think this is gonna be the end of my stream. And I appreciate you all coming. I had a blast. It was fun. Thank you for 7,000 subscribers. That's bananas to me. Holy cow, there's so many of you weirdos out there who are following me and subscribing to me. I appreciate that. But this was mostly to test out the live stream to see if it worked, and I believe it was successful. So let's finish this one up, Alice. And then down the rabbit hole we'll go. I'm trying to go through this one quickly. Oh, that was beautiful. Yes, courtier. I don't know what that word means. Okay. That was fun. I appreciate everyone who came in to watch. Bye bye.